Assalamu alaikum, students. How how is everyone? Everybody. Hope everybody is fine. Okay. Today, uh, we'll be learning about notation. This is our first chapter in maths. Okay. Before starting the chapter, I would like to know about what is notations and why are we using them and why do we learn them in every class? Why they are so important? Because notation actually is a place value of each number. Like we have names to recognize us. If we don't have name, how will people call us? So the numbers also have a name. So if we don't have, if the numbers don't have any representation or any name, it would be very difficult for us to recognize it. Okay, what if, for example, if I'm writing a number here, yeah, yeah. If I'm writing a number here like 7, 8, 9, 6, 5, 4, 8. Okay, there are no commas, there are no names. How will I 7, 8, 9? Oh no, this would be really wrong. Okay, if I put commas here, hmm. So how will I be learning this number? How will I be calling this number? It is ones, tens, 100,000, 10,000, 100,000, and million. I will be calling it 7,896,548. Okay, let's now let's talk about this and yeah. Now let's talk about this. Okay. We will be learning about numbers up to 100 million in this chapter. Okay. The first thing that we'll be learning in this chapter will be 5-digit number. Okay, 5-digit number. How do we call this number? Which number stands in which place? This would be really important for us to know that which number plays which role in every place. Okay, is in this ones, tens, 100,000, 10,000. Okay. The nine is placing at unit place. So it has a unit number. So we will call it 9. So the 6 is standing in tens place. So it will be if there is two number, we will call it 69 and so on. If I say 5 is standing at hundreds place. So I'll be calling it 569. And then if we go further, the 4 stands in thousands place. So we will call it 4,569. Now, the new value, the last value of the number is 3. It stands in 10,000s place. So it will be called 34,569. Now, if I break it into this chart form, you all can see. Let me see. Okay, if I say this, if I explain this chart, now where does 3 stands? 3 stands in 10,000s place. How many digits are there after 3? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many zeros do we have to put here? 4. That will call it 30,000. The next now we will uh, 30,000. After that, the second number is 4. It stands in thousands place. So we will write 4 here. And now how many digits are after 4? 1, 2, 3. So we will add 3 zeros to 3 zeros. So it will become 4,000. Now, then we will add um, 5. 5 stands in hundredth place, so that we will be writing 500 here. Now, the next number is 6. So it is standing in tens place to 6, and we will add 0 so that it will become 10, 60. Then the last is 9. It stands in units place. So we'll be writing in if I sum this all, if I plus all of them, it will become 34,569. Okay, now we come to next 6-digit number. Now 6-digit number. Okay, in 6-digit number there is one. We have added one more number in it. So what place value does it stand? Ones, tens, 100, 1,000, 10,000, and then 100,000. After 1,000, we repeat the first thing. Okay, in first from the initial, after 5, the 4 stands in tens place. So after 1,000, the 5 will be standing in 10,000 place, and 6 was standing in hundredth place. Then if we go further, it will go 900,000. Okay, after 100,000, the number will be changed. The notation will be changed. Okay. Now if I break this into after 9, how many zeros are there? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 zeros, and we call this number 900,000. Now the other number after 5 is it stands in 10,000th place. So how many zeros are there in 10,000th place? It has 4 zeros. So now I'll be writing the 5 as 50,000. Okay. Now in thousands place, it is a 0. So 0 has no value. So we'll write 0 as it is. Okay. The next number is 6. It stands in hundreds place. So I'll be writing 6 and 2 zeros because it has 2 digits. Okay. Then I come to 4. Now 4, and now only 1 digit is left. So we'll write only 1 0, and that stands at tens place. So we'll call it 40, and the last number is 5. If we all sum that up, it will become 950,645. Okay. Now we'll come on 7-digit number. Okay. Yeah, it was 7-digit, but now we'll come at 8-digit number. Okay, in 8-digit number, how do we say it? After 100,000, the number changes into million. Okay, how many digits are there in million? There are 1, tens, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, million. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 digits in a million, and there are 8 digits in a 10 million. So after that, okay, 10 million. So we'll be representing the same as it is like we were doing previous one. How many digits are there after 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll be writing this as 4 million, 4 and 7 digits. Now the next number is 5. So what are we gonna write it? We'll be writing is 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll be writing 6-digit number. 6 digit after 5. Then we'll come at 8. After 8, how many digits are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? There are 5 digits after 8. So we'll be writing 5. After 8, we'll be writing 5 zeros. And now we'll see that there are 2 zeros, and 0, it doesn't have, we don't write zeros, like we can't write 4 zeros, 5 zeros together, because they won't be having any value if you are writing 4 zeros together. It will be called as 0. Okay. So we will be writing the 0, then again 0, and then 1 stands at hundreds place. So we'll be writing 1 and plus, and we'll be adding 2 zeros in it. So again, ones and tens place has zeros. So we'll be writing 0 plus 0. So overall, this we will call this 45,800,100. Now we say 9-digit number. Okay, what is 9-digit number? How do we call it? We call it 100 million. Whenever there is a 9-digit in a, we call it 100 million. So let's start from here. Ones, tens, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, million, 10 million, 100 million. How will we be representing it? 3 stands in units place. So we'll write 3 right here. Okay, now the 6 stands in tens place, so we'll be writing 60. In tens place 6 plus 1 digit, so we'll write 10. Then if I go back, then 2 stands in hundreds place, and 100, I'll write 2 here, and there are 2 zeros, so I'll put 2 zeros after 2. So it become 200. Then 5. The next 5 stands in thousands place and it has 3 digits after it. So we'll be saying that 5 and we'll be writing 3 zeros in it. 5,000. After, and now I go back, then 8. 8 stands in 10,000s place and it has 4 digits after it. So we'll be writing 8 plus 4 zeros. It will be known as 80,000. Then 0, 0. We'll write 0 in, sorry, after 8 there's 9. 9 and 1, there is 5 digits after 9. So I'll be writing 9 and 5 zeros, 900,000. Then in millions place, it's 0. I'll write 0. It's 10 millions place, it's 0. I'll write 0 only. After that, 100 million. 100 billion. Okay, how will I represent a 1? I'll write 1. How many digits after? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 digits, 8 digits after 1. So I'll be writing 1 and then 8 zeros. How will I call this number? 100,985,000. Sorry, 100,985,263. Okay. Now I hope everybody understands. This notation, place values importance. So if you are not learning about place value, if we don't know about place value, how will we recognize each number's place, each digit's place? This would be really important for us to know that what digit stands in which place. So it will be easy for us to recognize them, to call them, to read them. And if we don't have any number names of these numbers, it would be really, really difficult. How will we know about them? How will we call them? So if there are 7 digits written, if there are 8 digits written, 9 digits, how will we call them? They don't have a number, they don't have a place. So if a girl, for example, if my name is Mariam, and if you don't know my name, how will you recognize me? How will you call me? So if you cannot call, everything has a name. So it's very, very important for us to learn what their names actually are and to see which place they stand and to learn how can we use these numbers. I hope you understand all the concepts of notations and place values, and the numbers we have done is up to 100 million. I hope that everybody understand it and get it. If there are any questions regarding it, please follow up for that. Thank you so much for listening to this video.